Hi Pisces, welcome to your end of September 2018 Tarot update. It's Serena. Oh, you got some nice cards. Let me just setting these aside here. Very nice. Although this might be a kind of a dilemma for you. The heart of the matter is the Two of Swords, having to make a decision, but maybe you are in denial over all the facts in the case here, because yeah, we do have here a thing that could connect with personal relationships. I just finished a reading for Capricorn and it seemed more career oriented, and yours seems more relationship oriented, okay? And this is about a marriage situation. So you may be contemplating whether or not to get married to somebody. And, you know, whether it's a legal marriage, maybe it's moving in with them. But this is the happily ever after and marriage card. Very positive, you know, for marriage and family. But the old devil getting in the way of that. So whether it's that you are thinking, you know, maybe you're married and you're having an affair, or you're thinking about leaving a partner for... this is a Capricorn. This is connected to Capricorn, but it's also connected to materialism, greed, lust, okay, and addiction. And I feel like if you're deciding between two people, you may feel like you have somebody, maybe you have somebody who loves you, and maybe you even have a happy relationship, but this other person, maybe you're not physically attracted to them the way you are to this other individual, the devil. And the other thing too is you may be like deciding, should I really get married to someone? And it's because you may not really love them, but they care about you, and maybe they have a lot of money. Maybe it could be one of those types of situations. So that's a lot. I mean, I don't know if that applies to, I don't know how much that applies to you, but that's what I got. And the higher message is the Wheel of Fortune. What this says to me is that if you're coming to a potential decision that's very important, like marrying somebody, and you know deep down inside that it's only because that the thing that really appeals to you is that they have money. The Wheel of Fortune says that there are cycles in life where if you're aligned with your life, you can have a nice life for yourself materially. Now, obviously, nice is a relative word. And if you come from, you know, I never really come down on people who like are tempted to marry someone because of financial security, because they may have come from a very unstable material background. And you know, it's easy if you grew up in the middle class and you had, you know, all of the, you know, most everything you want. But some people really had a lot of anxiety, and they saw their parents worrying, and that's something that traumatized them. So it's easy to judge, but it's hard to understand sometimes where people are coming from. But I think the Wheel of Fortune is saying you can have that for yourself. You don't have to get that through somebody else. And really, another thing about the Wheel of Fortune is that, you know, the wheel spins, you know. So if you want to look at it, the wheel of birth and death, the wheel of karma, you know, there are plenty of people who, just look at Hollywood, where they marry for money, and then they realize how empty their lives are. I mean, oh yeah, they can buy a lot of things and they have everything they need except for feeling connected to somebody. And they realize how important that really is. That's nothing to take for granted. And so, yeah, so it's a very interesting dilemma. Now, on the practical level, that's kind of like more the philosophical side. The practical level, Four of Pentacles. See, this is a card of holding on to money. It can be a card of preoccupation with money. So greed. So look at that, And sometimes people that come from very little tend to be very materialistic because it was such an overwhelming issue in their lives growing up that they hyper-focus on it. And so the other thing about the Four of Pentacles, it is about like financial security. So if you have a need for financial security, what can you do to make that happen instead of through another person? I think that that's something to really look at. And if you're choosing between two people and one person is an earth sign and one person's a water sign, it seems to me that the water sign person is going to win out, because we have here coming in King of Cups. This is connected to water, but a mature, emotionally mature person. Could be like chronologically older than you. I don't know about significantly, maybe significantly. Sometimes this can even be like a father or father figure. Maybe this person can help you if you are, it can be like a counselor, so they might be able to help you sort out your feelings. And if this is a romantic interest, they will be very caring to you and nourish the part of you. You're a very sensitive soul, and money is never going to do it for you. And so if you've already written to me a comment, said, I'm not materialistic, I care about love more than anything else in the world, I believe that. But there may be some kind of financial situation that has made you feel like you have to do something. Maybe you have a child and you're looking for a father for your child. Actually, the King of Cups would be a wonderful father for your child. But you may be kind of scrambling because you can't you can't pay your bills or something like that, and so you're deciding whether or not this is the person for you. I want to say something also, because if there is if you're having an affair with somebody and it feels, this kind of card, the Devil card, could be that you feel like you are in a trap, like you cannot escape, like this compulsion is bigger than you. And so you think about an addiction. This card is connected to addiction too, but an addiction to the person. This is a very destructive situation. And, interestingly, I could see the scenario with Pisces, because you rule the house of self-undoing. So you may have like this wonderful marriage, and you might screw it up by having an affair with somebody and threatening this wonderful situation, because it comes down to self-love. You have to get back to that. And you may feel like you're unworthy to be loved in that way, and you need this kind of degrading situation to make you feel more comfortable, because that's how you view yourself. Not going to apply to all Pisces, but I just wanted to put it out there, because I think that a lot of people cannot understand why people throw away a good relationship. That's a phrase that people use. Why did they throw away this wonderful relationship? The reason can be that the person simply didn't feel worthy of that other party. The outcome is a Six of Wands, and this is a card of victory. And it's a card of feeling victorious in the situation. I think that you are going to choose love. I don't think that you're going to choose this person. If you are embroiled in an affair, I think you're going to leave that relationship. And you're going to feel like, I want more for my life. I want to... Oh, you know, it's interesting too. The Venus retrograde... well, actually, the Venus retrograde is in your 9th house. So that's not going to affect... I was thinking of... Okay, let me see. Yeah, no, scratch that. I was looking backwards. This is a time for you. You had your full moon at the end of August in your sign. So I wonder how many of you kind of like closed a chapter in your life, or maybe you discovered something about yourself that you know you need to change. And yet it's a work in progress, isn't it, Pisces, for all of us. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this. If you'd like a private reading, the link is below to my website, rainamoonastrology.com. Have a blessed rest of September. Bye.